Man, how did... Oh man, both of those games? Like, KapyO should have just killed him, I think. I mean... Oh, that... He was like so close to killing GoTuNk both times, and then both times GoTunk's just like, no, 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 no. I got this. And then boom. That was that. So, let's see if KapyO can take a game off GoTuNk here. He will be spawning as the red Zerg in the bottom right, GoTuNk the green Protoss. In the bottom left, KapyO making apologies already. Don't worry, KapyO. Don't worry. He's been awake for 30. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. See, he tried. Oh, you sneaky little Zerg. Look at that. I thought he was gonna make apologies, be like, I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could show you better games for this show match, but no, he was actually busting out the excuses. No holds barred. If I lose this series, it was because I was awake for 35 hours and not because I'm a B- player playing against an A- player. No, sir. That is not the reason. Actually, I shouldn't be that mean. That's a little bit mean. Anyway, I'm gonna try and fix this. Come on, fix it. Fix it. There we go. So, Overlord, moving in the right direction. Pylon at the front, kind of a funny location. Perhaps he will make Forge and Gateway like this. Could be good, could be good. Unfortunately for GoTuNk, he will scout in the wrong direction. But, is there anything cheesy? It's going to be an overpull, so I think he'll be okay. He'll make a Forge first, of course. And, yeah, it's not the location I was expecting. Is he going to make a... Wait a minute. Is he going to, like, make a gateway here? And kind of wall himself off diagonally? This is weird. This is weird. I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna wait and see what he does. And can he block the Nexus, or hatchery rather? God, first okay, so like game one, I'm like Zerg's gonna take his third command center. And now I'm like Zerg's gonna make his third Nexus. Third time's a charm. If there's a game 4, I'll get it right. Next game, actually, you know what's probably gonna happen is that next game I'll be so focused on saying hatchery that I'll be like, and here's GoTuNk building his hatchery, and it's just gonna be terrible. Anyways, that's an Overlord. That is a drone, so going for the drone scout. Looks like GoTuNk has gone for Nexus and then the cannon, and I think that should be fine. The glings are on the way, but this cannon's about halfway done. And those glings are actually going to go in the wrong direction, so yeah, that's definitely going to be fine. The drone's going to get here now, but it's a little bit too late. So this cannon means that the gateway is going to be here? Oh man, that is an ugly wall. Is he really going to do that? Okay, I guess we'll see. I hope he's got something prettier than that. I don't know. I have a thing about ugly walls. I mean, seriously. Just can't stand them. Can't stand them. Yeah, look at that! This is like the ugliest wall I've ever seen. Actually, that's not true. I've seen some pretty terrible walls in my time. Back in my day, walls were horrendously ugly. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. KapyO taking this top right natural as his third. He did take his gas pretty early. I mean, not overly early. It's still kind of normal. But well, we'll see what he does. Man, is this even tight between the... it might still be tight between the gateway and the forge. It's not tight here, though. Dude, this... So, GoTuNk's starting to mine gas. He's making a cybernetics core, but his wall just, like, it just makes me feel sad. I mean, like, it just could be so much more, and it's just not. It's just... I don't really know what he was trying to do. You know what's possible is that, you know, he hasn't played this map so much, so he thought that maybe if he built the forge on top, and then the gateway on top of that, he'd wall himself in completely. and he wouldn't want that. But I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure if he put the Forge here and the Gateway on top, he'd still have a 1 hex gap on the top. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that would be the case. But, I mean, I guess better safe than sorry. So even though he has an ugly wall, at least he knows he's not going to wall himself in. Anyway, Lair and Speed being made. I have no idea why KapyO just randomly said he was playing badly just now. His build seems kind of okay to me. Perhaps he missed an Overlord or something that I'm unaware of. No, his money's kind of low. No glaring error that I can see just yet. Meanwhile, we have a pretty quick +1 air weapons here. KapyO is going to see this with his Overlord. But, oh, is he going to lose to it? Make an assimilator! Make it! Ah, that would have been really cool. Anyways. We do have more links coming out here. Is he making more links? Oh my goodness, KapyO. KapyO looks like he's going for a similar strategy to last game. He's actually making a fair number of Zerglings. And his link speed should be finished soon. Yeah, indeed, it is almost finished. This one probe is not going to get into the base because link speed will finish in time. But did he see those probes morphing? I don't know if he saw those probes. Or sorry, those links. God damn, what is up with me and misnaming units and buildings? I don't... Alright. So, this is going to be tight because this little patch, this little doodad is actually impassable. So, actually, yeah, if GoTuNk blocks here, I think he might need a probe. I don't know if 2 Zealots can block this completely against Lings. I think we're going to find out shortly. I don't know if that's actually link tight. But, here we go. KapyO, moving at the front. I think he went a little bit too closely there. I think the Gateway actually saw those links, which is a bit of a blunder. Meanwhile, the Corsair is moving in. A 4th hatchery has been planted. So he's actually not as all in as he was last game. He has not made quite as many lings. He's got a random ling here. I guess that was... I don't know what that was doing, but... Well... Spire not quite done. He's going to lose an Overlord or 2. I think the 2nd Corsair, yep, is going to take down the Overlord in his main. And, is that probe trapped? Because if that probe is trapped, I think that'll be on purpose, perhaps, so that he can group his group his Overlords, group his Corsairs. Oh my God! Group his Overlords, Jesus! I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, I don't know what units are what anymore. This is crazy, guys. I don't know what's happening right now. What is going on? Okay. Okay, I got this, guys. I got this. It's fine. I'm a man. I'm a man. Taking control. And it looks like we have a nice Sim City here at the 3rd. Some more gateways being made. +1 air is about to finish, and +1 ground is on its way. So this time doing Labisu shenanigans. +1 Sayers and +1 Zealots. His speed should be just starting now. Looks like it's a little bit on the way. I think the speed will actually finish a little bit before his +1, but it'll be about the same time, so that's fine. In the meantime, also getting a Dark Templar, and just taking out the Zergling at the front there with the DT. In the meantime, decent SimCity, double Sunkenage, getting Hydralisks. It looks like KapyO has opted for fast lurkers once again, rather than Hydras. Hopefully it works out better for him than it did in game 1 here. And it looks like he is also getting ranged attack, +1 range attack, and DT! It's gonna be fine. It's absolutely fine. In the meantime, we have the idle probes. Looks like that's actually the probe that he wanted to trap. But this probe is also trapped. So what this means is that he's actually doing it for double the stacking. It's like gonna stack his Corsairs twice as fast. It's pretty sick strat. It's like a micro trick. Like if you ever wondered how Jaedong did his double group muta control, that's how he did it. He trapped 2 workers. Actually, I'm completely lying. Don't trap 2 probes, please. Because like I don't want. See, after saying that, I gotta be careful, because so many times when I troll, people take me seriously. So if I say something like that seriously, like some little D newbie is gonna go on IC Cup ladder and he's gonna trap 2 probes on purpose, and he's gonna think that that's correct. and it's just gonna be terrible. So you know, I just gotta make it clear. Just gotta make it clear. Do not do this. Do not do that. Anyway, looks like GoTuNk did not forget Storm this time. That's good. That's always a good sign when you remember to get Storm. Having these 3 probes idle for the past, you know, minute and a half is not good though, but he will somehow get this DT into the main. It actually looked like it got 2 drone kills and just walked right into the base here, despite there being 3 Sunkens and a Spore Colony. I'm actually completely confused as to how this has happened. I do not understand at all. At all. Meanwhile, I do have a decent number of lurkers out. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble exiting the base. Perhaps they are in some way related to Dragoons. I don't know, but the Corsairs are doing wonders here. I mean, Mass Corsair is fantastic against Lurker Ling. Even if he has 1 Spore, you don't actually really care. Just go in and kill all the Overlords. I mean, if he goes in right now, he would lose 1. Well, no, okay, that's bad. This is bad. Why is he taking damage? What are you doing? Oh my god. So what I was gonna say was, if he had just A-moved into that clump, he could have killed all those Overlords and lost like a Corsair or 2, and they would have been completely worth it. Meanwhile, KapyO is like running away from his Spore Colony. That's generally not a good idea. Anyway. 3rd base is up for GoTuNk. And Robo as well. So he's gonna be fine. Looks like 6 gateways, getting another cannon at the front. Does not want to get busted again like he did in game 1. Looks like we're doing a little bit of lag. Oh, looks like Nero beat me to it. Whoa, Manor. Manor, yo. Oh, man. Looks like Nero's reaction time a little bit more ghosted than mine. That's alright. And 1 Ling will die here and scout this 3rd base, but there's really not much that KapyO can do about this. He's actually just going to lurker contain himself. You know, just make sure that his drones don't decide to like rebel and go on strike or something like that. These guys are like the Soviet commissars. Like, if you decide to run away, they will actually just lurker spine you to death. So the drones, man, they got to keep working. In the meantime, of course, he's gonna fly around. They're gonna see some Lings, but that's fine. KapyO's just playing defensively. Does he really not have Overlord speed? Okay, he's just now getting Overlord speed. And we have no Dragoons out. Is he making Dragoons? Okay, he's making a round of Dragoons now. I was just gonna say, probably want to start making some Dragoonies against the dudes.